beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Powell with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun...
Breaks into the open. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal block.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Colorado's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Hand off from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. He's looking to pass. Get it out on the screen. Still running at the 35. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Vaughn. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle, safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Cole. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Cole. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Malone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the 1st quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Vaughn. That pass is incomplete. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick strike complete. Turning it on. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll let it go to the left. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. He's looking to throw. Give him 6. Touchdown, Colorado!
Number 14. With the catch in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Army has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the hallowed grounds of West Point. They're up by 7 over USC. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
With the catch, it's Cole. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Vaughn. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Leaves it with the back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Cyclones line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Got it behind the line. It sucks. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they're after him! And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Forced out of the pocket. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Norris. All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Pressure, unleashes one. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they get him down. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. Find some fresh air. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man, it's Cole. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground, forces the 4th down, throws that fist up in the air.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hold and finds his man on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Buffaloes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. At the 35, he's got room. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Looking for space. It's Fox. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Buffs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Everett. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Malone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Cole. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Using the quick game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cole. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Norris.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to pass, it's Vaughn. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Fielded in the end zone, it's O'Neal. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Pressure coming, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Vaughn. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Tackled on the play.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Caught in the backfield, it's Fox. There he goes.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Give to the back. Ripping through the defense. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The give to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Surging forward on the sneak. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Army has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they parachuted the ball into Michie Stadium, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over USC. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Turning it on! And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And you don't usually say that very often. The strong safety with the sack. Usually a guy you spin down in the box, but you could tell he knew what was going on, diagnosed the play, saw he had an opportunity to go get that quarterback, and he went and got it.
The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gibson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. The ball pops out. And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Vaughn. Snagged out of the air. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the middle. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Colorado. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Iowa State, 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Everett. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pierre. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Back to throw, it's Vaughn. Trying to get behind the defense. Catch inside the 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And what an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and what do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's not gonna make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cole.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cole. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. From the gun, give on the inside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cole. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking downfield on 1st down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll go back to the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Malone. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Cyclones! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll line up to go for 2. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. To the air, it's Vaughn. Caught over the middle, it's Gibson. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
At the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Colorado.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll move the tight end. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
Fires into the end zone. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Holding.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Cyclones can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. grab near the marker. It's Cole. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They're going back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Pierre. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to throw on third. The short hands, it's Cole. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Here's the handoff. Past the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. And the Cyclones come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. It's complete. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Holding. Offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Malone. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Got it in the middle. It's Cole. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Pierre.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Back's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Cyclones racing to the line in the hurry-up. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. With a virtually insurmountable deficit this late in the game, might as well try to put a little window dressing on it. They'll go for it, 4th and goal. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.